It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Danny Duffy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. And Danny Duffy, you're looking at a small stick of dynamite here. Not a real big guy, about 6 foot, 185 pounds, but good life on his fastball. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. Good hard slider, a true slider. His changeup is getting better. You'll know if Danny Duffy's on early because he's a swing and miss left-handed strikeout type pitcher.
And the pitch misses for ball one as we are underway at Kauffman Stadium. In there, and it's even at 1. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, Dylan Bundy's come a long way. It wasn't that long ago where he went to camp and he had to make the team coming out of spring training. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from Oklahoma, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good overhand 12-6 curveball and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He's turned himself into one of the league's premier pitchers.
Line towards center field. Jones is right there, 1 down. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot that time for Alex Gordon, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or 2 early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting third,
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Salvador
As he
Perez.
pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
No.
And he's able to lay off here as it moves to 2-1 now on the Royal backstop. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Batting fifth, first baseman.
Now at the plate, number 66. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bonifacio leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 for the Royals here, and it comes courtesy of this Alex Gordon swing. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Royals. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's a .333 hitter. Dozier over to his right, makes the play, 1 away.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Behind 0-2 now.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're down 1-0. And that brings in Hunter Dozier, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hunter Dozier.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Goodwin, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So he got him swinging. Brian Goodwin is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Popped him up. Nunez on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Takes a knee-high fastball. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. Royals leave 1. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Kansas City as we get a nice shot of downtown there. Leading off the inning, Renato Nunez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there. 2 down. In now for the O's, Chance Sisco. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 0-1 the count. Here's a high pop-up. Dozier is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Whit Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
So 1 away now for Alex Gordon.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. I had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Two balls and no strikes for Jorge Bonifacio.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Right over the middle, knee high. Perez is off at first with 2 away. And that one just missed outside.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Left for Kansas City, but they're up 1-0. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped high in the air. Merrifield is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here, 0-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here's Chris Davis now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A ball and a strike now.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with this. 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off the fourth for the
Digging
Royals.
in now for Kansas City, number 66 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Now batting.
In now, Hunter Dozier, a base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A changeup over the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
A double play ball to second. 4-3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Now batting. Left
First
fielder.
delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, if you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1-1, here it comes. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
1 and 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Trey Mancini becomes the second out here in inning number 5. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Royals are on top, 1-0. Brett Phillips will bat next. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. It's a solo shot here for Brett Phillips as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Now batting.
In now, Raul Mondesi.
Raul Mondesi.
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Whit Merrifield. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a changeup is bounced to second. VR loves it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 4.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Ready now for Baltimore. Renato Nunez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
So striding forward now, Tim Beckham. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Beckham, former Tampa Bay Ray, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Royals out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2-2.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. 1 down.
Now batting.
So
Number
striding in,
66.
number 66. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Cam Gallagher will come on now as the
Hitting
pinch
for the
hitter.
Royals, number 36, Cam Gallagher.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Jones is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Beckham right there. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Royals get 1 on this swing by Perez. Top of the order due up to start this. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he chased it in the dirt. Perez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. VR is retired, and there's one away. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hard liner to center field. Goodwin is there. Two gone. Here's Chris Davis now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Merrifield is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Richard Blyer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Coming to the plate now, Brian Goodwin. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Rosell Herrera is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brett Phillips, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, shortstop, Raul.
At the plate, Raul Mondesi. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back toward the mound. VR takes it in, and that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Rosell Herrera will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. Hit on the ground to short. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And here's Renato Nunez. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. First and second now, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. popped him up. Gallagher in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in, Tim Beckham. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
High in the air into shallow left center. Gordon is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Orioles strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Number 52 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 52.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. At the plate, Alex Gordon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Beckham's tag is there. He's out at second base. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Two-two, here it is. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Stepping in, Salvador Perez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Royals back. Stepping up to the plate, Chance Sisco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Brandon Maurer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Pereira patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. The lifetime numbers for him against Brandon Maurer. He's 1 for 4. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Kansas City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Danny Duffy pitches well enough to get the W, so that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs and only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Danny Duffy. The loss goes to Dylan Bundy. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that Royals Express buses for downtown, Brown Center, Midtown, Plaza, Brookside, and Waldo are available for 1 hour after the final out on Lancer Lane along the third base side of the stadium.